We're about to embark on a new year. The health department has been in this journey for a while, starting out with testing and now essentially the baton being handed off to us here who have started to vaccinate individuals that are indicated in what we consider phase 1A, which are healthcare workers. I'm extremely optimistic about our next journey, our next step. What I know about the Houston Health Department is in terms of how we have been planning and the things that we have been engaged in. I'm extremely hopeful for this next phase. Know that the science says that this is a safe and an effective vaccine, and this is our next step in getting through this pandemic. I am hopeful that people will look inside and figure out the why. We know that the vaccine is upwards of 95% effective, and so to me, being 95% protected is much better than being 100% vulnerable. So our call center has been instrumental in the whole pandemic. So they go through that screening tool. They appoint you to our facility. Once you come here, we again go through a number of screening questions, just again to make sure that you are in that eligible population and that we're getting the indicated individuals. Once you do that, you come inside. We explain everything to you. We make sure that you understand what you're consenting to. We explain the emergency use authorization. We explain our MTRAC process. So since there is a pandemic or because we're in this emergency use state, we are enrolling everyone in the registry for up to 5 years, but we certainly are giving individuals the opportunity to continue to have that information in our registry. Once they leave that point, they certainly visit with our nurse, who then provides some education and information to help people to manage the expectations and know that when you have soreness at the injection site, when you have a low-grade fever, that is to be expected. That's actually your immune system kicking in and doing what we hope it will do. So once they provide that education, they immunize the individual, and on site we have a post-vaccination observation area where they wait the 15 minutes. What I think is unique for us is we've also had a staging area where we give individuals the opportunity to celebrate, if you will, HHD paraphernalia up, and they get to say why they got vaccinated.
Today is a big day for Houston in the ongoing battle against COVID-19. Houston has received a potentially life-saving gift just in time for the holidays and before the start of the new year. This morning, the Houston Health Department and the Houston Fire Department each received 3,000 doses of the Moderna COVID-19 vaccine. You just witnessed the first Health Department staff members received the first dose of the vaccine, and this afternoon, the Houston Fire paramedics are also getting vaccinated.
I'm vaccinated because I want to protect my loved ones and I want everything to go back to normal.
I trust the CDC's guideline and instruction. That is the reason I came here to get vaccinated.
Safe and my patients safe. Everyone keeping them safe.
I'm 71, and though I don't have any big medical issues, I don't want any.
To be able to care for those that I service in the community.
Elderly family members, and I want to visit them. So if I'm healthy, they stay healthy.
I decided to be vaccinated because I want to protect my family, working in EMS.
For my grandmother. My grandmother recently moved in with us because of COVID, and so we could protect her and keep her closer to home.
I'm doing my part to help protect the patients that I take care of, the students and the staff at the school, HHD school that I work at.
I care not only for my health, but for the health of my loved ones, my family, and everyone in general, everyone, the public, because we all got to take care of each other. We got to look out for one another. We've got a different lifestyle right now, and what we want to do is change and try to get back to normal. So very important for us to be vaccinated. And I know a lot of times there may be some people that are skeptical about getting this test, the Latin community, the black community and stuff. But let me tell you, it's very important. Think about it. It's your life.
I'm hopeful that the empathy that we have began to experience through this pandemic will carry us a little bit further. If we can get 80% of our individuals, at least 80% vaccinated, I think that would be a great next step for us getting through this pandemic. So I guess if I was to make a plea to our community, it's when it's your turn, take your best shot.